Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to break down the exact steps to easily access your Florida driving record online. Whether you're an everyday commuter just heading to work or a commercial driver, knowing exactly what the state has on file for you is honestly one of the smartest administrative moves you can make. So let's dive right into this by asking a really critical question. Are you aware that your Florida driving record can influence not just your insurance rates, but also your legal standing on the road? Seriously, stick around because we're breaking down how you can request your driving record online quickly and without hassle. Right, so to put the stakes into perspective, just think about this number, 31%. A single speeding ticket can increase your auto insurance premiums by an average of 31% in Florida. And honestly, according to the data, a major traffic ticket can even hike up your premiums by as much as 82%. That means hidden points or, say, unrecorded traffic school completions on your record could literally be costing you thousands of dollars a year without you even realizing it. Okay, here's our roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll cover why your record matters, then what you need to prepare before you start. After that, we'll go through a step-by-step online guide, followed by expectations and troubleshooting, and wrap it all up with a conclusion and some really useful tips. All right, section 1. Let's look at why your record actually matters. You know, what's really interesting about your Florida Motor Vehicle Record, or MVR, is that it's essentially a background check for your driving habits. It's maintained by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, and it tracks everything. We're talking moving and non-moving violations, crashes that resulted in citations, your exam results, and any license suspensions. If you apply for a job that involves driving, like a delivery service or medical transport, your employer will absolutely pull this record. Florida operates on a strict point system, right? Getting 12 points in 12 months means a 30-day suspension. So keeping an eye on your point total is absolutely crucial for your livelihood and your wallet. Now, depending on what you need, you actually have 3 distinct options to choose from. First up, the 3-year record. It costs about $8 through the state and is perfect for standard insurance and employment checks. Then there's the 7-year record, which is about $10, and you'll usually need this if you're applying for commercial driving or CDL positions. Finally, you've got the complete record. Also $10, this one shows your entire lifetime driving history in Florida, including things like past DUI convictions or long-resolved suspensions. It's definitely your best bet if you're doing a deep personal audit or prepping for legal proceedings. Moving on to section 2, preparation before you start. Let's make this frictionless. So before you even open a new browser tab, make sure you have these 4 specific items sitting right next to your keyboard. You're going to need your exact Florida driver's license number, your date of birth, the last 4 digits of your social security number, and a valid credit card for the processing fee. Accuracy is super important here because the state databases require an exact credential match to verify your identity before they release any files to you. Now, here's a fun fact. You might actually be a little surprised when you finally download your record because of something called the Driver Privacy Protection Act, or DPPA. This law ensures your sensitive personal details are scrubbed for your safety. Unless you claim a specific statutory exemption during your request, your name and address won't even be on there. The report is just identified by your driver's license number. It's a really great security feature to prevent identity theft while still letting authorized folks verify your driving history. All right, section 3. Let's get into the actual step-by-step online guide. Basically, you have 2 distinct online paths here, and it really just comes down to whether you prioritize cost savings or immediate convenience. You can go directly through the official state MyDMV portal, which is your cheapest option at around $8 to $10. Or you can use an authorized third-party provider. These private services charge a bit more, usually between $15 and $40, but they offer a much faster, streamlined checkout, instant email delivery, and sometimes even plain language summaries of your record. So if you choose the official state route, it's a simple 3-step process. First, navigate to the official FLHMB website and find the MyDMV portal. Next, verify your identity to create or log into your account using those credentials we talked about earlier. And finally, just select whether you want the 3-year, 7-year, or complete record, pay the fee, and boom, your electronic record is generated. On the flip side, if you want it instantly without the hassle of creating a state portal account, going through an approved third party is your absolute fastest route. First, just verify that the vendor explicitly states they are an FLHSMV approved network provider. Then, punch in your driver's license number and date of birth. Lastly, pay their service fee and you can download the record instantly. It's incredibly fast and bypasses that whole account creation hurdle. Let's jump to section 4, expectations and troubleshooting. What happens right after you hit submit? Okay, keep this in mind. Online requests, whether through the states or third party, provide instant, uncertified electronic copies. That's totally fine for personal audits or insurance checks. But if you need a formally certified copy for court or legal proceedings, you can't just print the online version. You literally have to order a certified copy by mail or go in person to a tax collector's office. And since mail orders can take up to 10 business days to process, for sure plan ahead. So, what happens if things don't look right? Imagine you diligently completed a traffic school course to dismiss some points, but you pull your record and the points are still sitting right there. Yeah, it happens, and it can unfairly skyrocket your insurance rates or disqualify you from a job. If you spot an error, absolutely do not panic. Simply grab your phone and call the FLHSMV Customer Service Center immediately at 850-617-2000. They are perfectly equipped to investigate this stuff. Whether a court clerk or a driving school failed to report your completion correctly, the FLHSMV can help you track down that error and update your official file so your record is accurately scrubbed clean. Finally, Section 5, Conclusion and Useful Tips. Honestly, auditing your driving history proactively can literally save you thousands of dollars and prevent major professional heartbreak. You should really treat this document just like your credit report and check it annually. Always check your record before shopping for new car insurance so you know exactly what the underwriter is seeing, and if you're interviewing for a driving-related job, walking in already knowing your history is pristine gives you a massive advantage. Oh, and don't forget to verify that your traffic school completions actually cleared your points. A quick heads up before we wrap. This explainer is a comprehensive overview, but state policies, portal layouts, and specific legal requirements can and do change over time. So always double-check the details on the official FLHSMV website before you proceed to make sure you have the most up-to-date information. I'll leave you with this thought to chew on. When was the last time you checked your driving identity, and what might be hiding in your history right now? Taking just 10 minutes today to request and review your record puts you firmly back in the driver's seat of your financial and legal future. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and stay safe out there on the roads.